Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, it's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Higashioka settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Play at the plate. Got it!
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there. Try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough. Cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
And now the veteran third baseman, Jason Giambi. Way outside, and the count is 3-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. And out to aboard.
That'll fit. The designated hitter,
Junior Caminero digging in for the Rockies. 2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. 2 left for Colorado. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching. Back at Yankee Stadium, And our pitcher tonight, Carlos Rodon. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one. Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is down low. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. There's a swing and a drive. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team
win. One out. Runner at second. Matsui now at the plate. Just missed. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Suzuki around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first with one gone. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Kazuo Oka. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Matsui stands at first with one out.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's Played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away. Next for Colorado, Sammy Sosa. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One out, bases empty. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the power speed combo. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Throw to first. Sosa dives back in safely.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one missed. That misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a strike at the outside corner at 95.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Rice. The other way, and foul ball. And that one upstairs. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the 2nd. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nori Nakamura. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder,
Ichiro Suzuki digs in now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. Kazuo Rodon ready. Here comes. The shortstop takes the ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Ohtani ready to fire now. Pulls that one foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Babe Ruth digging in for the Rockies.
Let's go, Cubbies!
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 5th homer of the series. And we're level. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Slider misses outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Sends it to first. Judge out on the play. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that one hammered. Suzuki going back on. Way back, out of here. He nails one out to right. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. The 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Suzuki going back on it. And that ball is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. Cody Bellinger will hit next. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a sweeper misses for a ball. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Sammy Sosa waits on deck. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sammy Sosa. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sosa working through some struggles lately. That one way inside. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The batter, the second baseman.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. Hit in the air, left field. Matsui makes the catch. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Inside. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you off, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's in the dirt. Stays alive. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Derek Jeter digging in for the Rockies. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
That catches the outside corner. And the count's full.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. Pitch count's getting up there now. And not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. Nakamura to second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And that one clips the corner. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rice, the runner at third. Judge on at first with 2 down. Up and in, 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado, and the score stays 3-1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom 4 at the plate. Hideki Matsui. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Nori Nakamura on deck for the Cubs. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. And the Cubs are down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the
Now pitching for the
new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Koko Takahashi.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning. These Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
That's in there, and that's strike 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Bellinger checks his swing, appeal to third.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies as the lead remains. Back here in New York, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Nori Nakamura. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Bellinger going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but the wind just absolutely killed it.
Here's the center fielder, Ichiro. One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
The batter,
and
3.
Up next for Chicago, Kazuo Matsui. That catches the zone for a strike. Now 1-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rodon keeping him close. Now a chance for Kyle Higashioka. And a swing and a miss there. Matsui off of first with 2 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bellinger makes the grab. That is the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in New York, stepping in the long ball threat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So in now for Colorado, Ben Rice. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sit him down.
Misses outside. It's 2-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
On a strike, the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Long run into the gap. Got it. Nice grab. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates
got him on the off-balance throw. Judge out on the play. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Judge settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Just missed. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Oka waiting to hit for the Cubs. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Kazuo Oka, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball, Giambi. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Jason Giambi. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Koko Takahashi out of the game.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Outside low. The count now 2-2. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Sammy Sosa digging in for the Rockies. Two outs. Bellinger goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 2-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Bellinger on at second with 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up next for the Rockies. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Finish him.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Next for manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Yuki Matsui.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on 2 outs. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Look out! And it hit him. So bases all loaded up. Rice getting ready to hit.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the count 1-2. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbreth.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Nori Nakamura. The 1-1. Right side. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Right through there for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Camilo Doval. Williams also throwing. That one inside. Ball 2. The Cubs trailing by 3 here the bottom of the 7th. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. And they trail it 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Kodai Senga.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 3, page.
So digging in, Babe Ruth. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's deep and gone. Another homer. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That just misses. And now 3-2. On the ground to third. On to first. Judge out on the play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one outside, and now it's 3-2. Junior Caminero would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Devin Williams.
Now pitching for
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So up now for Chicago, Kazuo Matsui. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
the catcher, number 2,
Kyle Higashioka, the next. Come to hit. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The Rockies leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the mark. 2-1. One down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Bellinger sizing it up. They got it for out number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Come on, Showtime.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Giambi on his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5. So coming into the game now on defense, Miguel Amaya. He takes over behind the plate. And now the DH, Junior Caminero. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. To third. Fair ball.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, Roki Sasaki.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Suzuki going back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
So up next, Sammy Sosa. Caminero over at first with one away. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that's too high. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second base,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Matsui makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And now 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 5.
And here's the first baseman. The Cubbies down by 4. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Williams is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
5-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.